Good morning, good afternoon, good evening for whenever you've tuned in to watch this really informative and really helpful video for US CMA aspirants. Financial planning and analysis, FP&A, is one stream, is one sphere, is one line of business and activity that has provided, continues to provide, until at least 2047 will continue to provide amazing job opportunities within India and globally for US CMA qualified candidates. Enriching global careers in finance, accounting, strategy, and planning begin in the sphere of financial planning and analysis. I am not kidding when I say that you can become a millionaire with US CMA, all thanks to opportunities in FPNA. Now the question is, भैया बोल तो दिया FPNA is full of these opportunities. सुन के तो बढ़िया लगा. But where are these opportunities? Who is giving these opportunities? कि बस सारे क्लासेस की तरह यहां पे अमेरिका में जॉब्स है, यहां पे जॉब्स है, वहां पे जॉब्स है. आर यू जस्ट ट्राइंग टू सेल अस US CMA? The answer is no. Look at the opportunities that we are showing you on screen now. Who is hiring for FPNA? Within India, you do your US CMA. Who is hiring? Let's look at Big Fours to start off with. Openings only that lie with the Big Fours. Take a look. Ernst & Young, Bangalore, Ernst & Young, Kerala, Ernst & Young, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. We have specifically selected Ernst & Young FPNA openings for the South Zone. Take a look at everything that ENY has to offer in FPNA for the South Zone per se. If this was ENY, let's take a look at what KPMG has to offer in the North Zone this time. We have FPNA Gurgaon, FPNA Noida, FPNA again Gurgaon, because KPMG has presence both in Gurgaon within Cyber City and it has presence in Noida as well, with both locations offering openings in FPNA. Take a look at Deloitte. Deloitte with jobs not just in financial planning and analysis, but FP&A within taxation. And the average salary that these big four profiles will provide to you, the lowest minimum, let's not say average, let's say lowest minimum, is going to be 40,000 rupees per month. Lowest minimum. So the lowest amount of money, the least amount of money, the सबसे कम, the सबसे गरीब job that you can get with US CMA is going to be about 5.5 lakh rupees a year. सबसे गरीब, सबसे कम is 5.5 lakhs. Take a look at PwC this time. This time we're going to Calcutta. Why are we choosing these abad dhobad locations? To tell you that FP&A opportunities are available across the country. And is Big Four the only place to work? ऐसा है क्या कि if you work in the Big Four के सींग आ गए आपको? No, Big Fours are a dream job. They are a dream destination. मान लिया. But let's go beyond the Big Fours for some time. Take a look at Next Time. I can personally vouch that it is one of the finest organizations with a beautiful culture and fantastic leaders that run this organization. Has got an opening in Udyog Vihar in Gurgaon for FP&A for credit analysis. And for my information, there will be more openings in Next Time coming up in Mumbai, coming up specifically for FP&A at their Pune location. So we have Gurgaon, we have Mumbai, we have Pune, we saw Calcutta, we saw Bangalore, we saw Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu, of course, we saw Chennai. There's so much that this sphere has to offer. Let's go to WNS. WNS at Mumbai. The job is listed at Naukri.com. Job for experienced candidate with 3 to 7 years of experience. So if you're a graduate, a plain graduate who had to start working just after your BCom was done or just after your BAF was done or your BMS was done or whatever, you started working, maybe some financial constraints, maybe some urgency in the family, it could be anything. You have 3 years of work ex. Jump into US CMA, finish it within 10 to 11 months. Ideally, you can finish it in 9 months, but take your time, take about 10 months, take 11 months, finish it off, and you can jump into these fantastic openings, not just with the big fours, not just with an amazing place like Next Time, but also a fantastic place like WNS. Let's go ahead and take a look at more. Take a look at this manager FPNA. What is the salary offering? 12 lakhs to 16 lakhs for the year, full time day shift. It's not that you're going to be working in some US process, UK process. रात को 2 बजे ऑफिस जाना है, रात को 8 बजे ऑफिस, सुबह 3 बजे. Absolutely not. It's paying you 16 lakhs max per annum. That's more than, that is a fantastic amount of money. More than 1 lakh rupees per month in FPNA. Take a look at Accenture, Accenture at Jaipur, Accenture at Indore, Accenture at Noida. We are not talking about Accenture presence in Mumbai right now. Accenture Mumbai has amazing openings. But take a look at Accenture at Jaipur, Accenture at Noida, Accenture at Indore. People from Indore come to Mumbai, people from Jaipur come to Mumbai. I am telling you, do your US CMA, find yourself a job in Jaipur itself. Find yourself a job in Indore itself. That's the swag you can go out with in US CMA. Take a look at this Genpact. Genpact all across the place. Genpact at Bangalore, Genpact at Noida, Genpact at Jaipur, at Jodhpur. It's crazy. It's crazy when you do it. But take a look at this Genpact at Jaipur, Genpact at Noida, Genpact then at Jodhpur, Genpact again Noida. So fair enough. It's in the northern belt where you have people from these regions coming to places like Delhi, coming to places like Gurgaon looking for jobs. Not necessary. US CMA is getting you the doors opened in FPNA where average salaries, I told you not average, I told you less. Ekdam sabse kam is going to get you 5.5 lakhs a year. Imagine what a good experienced working professional can do with a US CMA degree. You can go up to at least 16 lakhs a year within India. Let's come to Mumbai, JP Morgan. Mumbai, JP Morgan, Secunderabad, JP Morgan, JP Morgan again, Secunderabad. Jobs in the South Zone, jobs within Mumbai. See, Mumbai is, of course, the job capital. There arises no doubt about it. So you will have a lot of FPNA jobs in Mumbai. But why in this video highlight the entire country? Why the whole Bharat Varsh? For a very simple reason that jobs are available throughout the entire country in FPNA. Take a look at the next bit of things. Citibank, within Mumbai, 0 to 2 years of experience, you can get yourself a job at Citi. Take a look at this JP Morgan within Mumbai at Goregaon East, at Nesco, at Mumbai, an opening for FPNA. All you need to do is have a US CMA qualification on your belt. Take a look at other companies that pick up US CMAs. Amazon, Mahindra and Mahindra, Crescendo. You have Michael Page. You have really good companies picking you up. And take a look at the salary, 27.5 lakhs to 35 lakhs per annum in FPNA. It's crazy what a little bit of experience and US CMA can do for you. Yes, of course, will of Almighty is essential. I'm not saying no, but think about it. Take the step in the right direction. 2 years or to 7 years of experience. This is from Naukri. This that we show you is from Naukri. 8 to 13 lakhs per annum. Kotak, yes. HSBC, ICICI, HDFC, IndusInd and Axis. These are the nature of employers who are offering you 8 lakhs to 13 lakhs per annum. That is more than 60 to 70,000 rupees bare minimum per month. For FPNA, what do you need? US CMA. Who told you there are no jobs in India for US CMA? Yes, there are opportunities for US CMA all across the place. But who said there aren't there in India? I showed you the whole country, the whole damn country. Our own India that is ready to give us opportunities in FPNA. But the biggest question is, what is FPNA? What does FPNA do for us? FPNA is a crucial, a critical function that supports decision making and helps top level leaders of the organization to take the right decisions with respect to the flow of where the organization is headed, the direction of the company, the long term planning of the company, the 5 year plan of the company, the overall strategy of the company can be determined by the right kind of data and information inputs that come from FPNA that can be provided by you, the US CMA, to the large leadership of your organization. Take a look at some of the questions that large leadership can ask. Why is the depreciation in Q2 higher than that in Q1? Of course, they would want to know this because this has an impact on your EBITDA margins. EBITDA is earning before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization. Why is it so that depreciation is going to take out such a huge chunk from the EBITDA? What is that is going to happen? It's going to impact our EPS. A leader the level of Ratan Tata would be interested in this. God bless his soul. May he find heaven. But people at that level need to know so that they can take the right decisions with respect to asset acquisitions, not for one company, not for a Tata Chemical, not for a Tata Power, not for a Tata Steel, not for a Tata Motors, but for the entire Tata Sons per se. Take a look at the kind of questions leaders want to ask. Was keeping a lower level of inventory in hand, did it help us with our cash flows? Anand Mahindra would want to ask this question because if they keep a lower level of inventory for their car manufacturing, are they able to release money in working capital management with respect to their SUV segment of cars? Can they release more money from working capital and reinvest it somewhere else? So can money be pulled out of some working capital for say Mahindra and Mahindra Auto, and can it be pushed into say finance? Can it be pushed into say Tech Mahindra? That could be a question a person at the level of Anand Mahindra would want to know. What has caused my gross profits or gross margins to exceed from Q2 to Q3? Yes, maybe Ajio came into the picture. Maybe your daughter is selling amazing products, Mr. Ambani, online. The whole country is going crazy for ordering online. That is why your GP is increasing. Be proud of it. A leader needs to know which of his business segments are giving the most amount of margin to him so that he can plan where to push in more money, where to pull out money from. A decision maker like Ranjit Kohli, who's competing with rivals like Parle Biscuits and ITC, he would need to know what should be the optimized pricing point for his Good Day biscuits so that they can compete with this new thing. I think it's Mother's Magic, Mama's Magic, something that ITC has gotten out. He needs to know these things. Britannia used to have apna Jim Jam. Now Parle has come out with its own version of Jim Jam biscuits. They need to compete at the right price points. And what helps them compete at the right price points? The right data that is processed in the FPNA function by individuals and future leaders such as yourself. It's easy to joke, अरे क्या बोल रहा है यार, मैं थोड़ी ना फ्यूचर लीडर, तो बेटर है भाई, खुश रहे भाई, स्टिक इन मीडियोक्रिटी, बादशाह बन के रह जा, कभी हनी सिंह बन नहीं पाएगा. दैट इज द इसेंशियल एस्पेक्ट हियर. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग दैट दिस कैन टेक यू to the actual apex of your career? What is this whole thing about planning? How can planning be helped out? How can FPNA support in planning? ये क्या ब्लैक मैजिक है क्या यार, आप फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स देख के प्लानिंग करोगे? एब्सोल्युटली नॉट. ये कॉमन सेंस की बात होती है. टेक अ लुक एट दिस. स्पेशल प्रोजेक्ट्स अंडरटेक करें या ना करें, शुड वी एंटर इनटू दिस न्यू प्रोजेक्ट दैट वी आर गेटिंग इनटू? फायदा है कि नुकसान है? कितना ROI मिलेगा? This could have been a question that Anil Ambani asked himself before he got into metro. This could be a question that MMRDA asks itself before it constructs a road every time in the metropolis of Mumbai. This could be a question that DLF asked itself before it constructed Cyber City. These are the level of questions that leaders need to know. Ki should we undertake this special project? Who is helping us to take the decision for that? FPNA. How much marketing and sales can we afford? How much marketing can we do to keep our products profitable? Who wants to know such a question? Answer to such a question? Coca-Cola, Pepsi. Why? Because now they're going to be competing with Campa. Ambani is coming into your FMCG. Coca-Cola cannot raise its prices of thumbs up. So what does it do? It creates thumbs up charge to compete with what? With Sting that Pepsi makes. How much marketing can we do? Who can we afford as a brand ambassador? शाहरुख खान बहुत महंगा है भैया. टेक रणवीर सिंह. रणवीर सिंह को अफोर्ड नहीं कर पाते, चलो लेट्स बार्गेन विद रणबीर कपूर. Those are the kind of decisions that leaders need to take. But who tells that leader, sir, इतना पैसा आपके जेब में है, you've got this much money in your pocket, okay, you can't afford Shahrukh, please go for Ranveer Singh. I'm telling you, you are going to tell them. You, the US CMA, are going to tell them. You are the one who's going to help them take a decision. किसे काम पे रखे, किसे नहीं. It is said by most leaders in Indian politics, whether in opposition or in ruling, that there are going to be no less than 5 to 10 lakh jobs created within finance and accounting in the upcoming few fiscals. Who to hire, who to fire, how much to pay the new guys, what kind of bonuses should you pay, these kind of manpower decisions, who is going to help plan and budget for them? You, the US CMA, are going to help your organization to do that. You can compete with chartered accountants, you can compete with ACCAs, because you are the masters of planning, budgeting, and forecasting. You can certainly do this. Should we incur capex? What kind of assets should we buy? What kind of assets are going to serve the company for a longer period of time? What kind of assets should we invest in to reach our operational and financial goals? What could be the useful life of these assets? How long are they going to stay with us? Once this data comes to you, its accurate presentation, facilitating the right calls with respect to revaluation, the right calls with respect to calculation and estimation of profits. Who is the one who processes that data? Who is the one that feeds the data into the system? Who is the one who generates the MIS, is the master of the MIS of such informations? You, the US CMA is. This is what FPNA is, and what are the skills that you need in FPNA. But before that, take a look at this. Data flow has to go in a linear fashion. The president and the vice president of the organization probably need some information, and they turn to the board of directors for that. The board of directors are going to look to these two resources, the CFO and the CEO. All financial decision making comes from the CFO. But how does it come from the CFO? How can one man enable you to take such calls and take such decisions? My dear friends, the CFO is equipped with an army led by his general, the accounts controller, who has senior managers, and the execution team right under him. These four blue blocks put together is the backbone of the finance and accounting sector in the world. People who report into the CFOs, and they are the workers, the whole and soul of financial planning and analysis function. They are the ones that run this function. Decisions flow from top to bottom. The governance, the leadership will decide what is it that the organization has to do. But on what basis will they decide? Who gives them the information? Who gives them the thought leadership? You, in what you do every day. Don't think of yourself as any lesser. Think of yourself as somebody who's going to create value in doing what you do in FPNA, and get your facts right. You can make an average of 1 lakh of rupees per month within India with US CMA comfortably. What are the key skills that you need in financial planning and analysis? The key skills. You need to know financial reporting, that is basic accounting. You need to know how to pass entries, create financial statements. You need to understand financial analysis, read financial statements, pull out key metrics like your gross profit ratios, your liquidity ratios, your return on investment, your EPS, your price earning multiples. You should be able to calculate and pull out these data from the system. Planning, budgeting, and forecasting, which is by far the heart and soul of the CMA profession. You should be able to feed in the right kind of information to help an organization plan, budget, and forecast for the future. No financial plans can be made without your participation in the budgeting process. US CMA, wake up. And from the budget, the price of the product is going to be decided. Why should a 5-star sell at 10 rupees? Why can't it sell at 12? You might say that this is such a stupid question. For years today, Britannia has been trying to raise the price point of its Good Day biscuits from 10 rupees to 12 rupees. No CEO has been able to achieve this thanks to strong price competition from Parle and ITC. Pricing decisions based on your budget, based on how much you can incur, are the backbone of an organization. Why are they the backbone of an organization? भाई बेचोगे नहीं तो खाओगे क्या? हर धंधा कुछ ना कुछ बेचता ही है. वो प्रोडक्ट हो या सर्विस, कितने में बेचोगे ये डिसाइड नहीं कर पाए तो कमाओगे कैसे, प्रॉफिट्स कहाँ से आएंगे? बेसिक सी चीजें होती हैं दैट अ यूएससीएमए हेल्प्स यू टू अचीव। पर ये बेसिक चीजें इतनी एडवांस्ड होती है कि इसके बगैर सर्वाइवल इम्पॉसिबल है। परफॉर्मेंस मेजरमेंट, व्हाट इज दैट? वेरिएंस एनालिसिस, एक्चुअल कितना खर्चा होना चाहिए था, मतलब एक्चुअल कितना खर्चा हुआ वर्सेस बजटेड कितना था, क्या हम वेस्टफुल एक्सपेंसेस कर रहे हैं, क्या हम कहीं इंप्रूवमेंट कर सकते हैं, कैन वी मेक थिंग्स बेटर? Over and above this, are our procedures accurate? Are our procedures having the right kind of internal controls? Do we have the right kind of checks and control mechanisms within the organization to avoid error, to avoid fraud? Can we keep our organization safe from such malfeasances? Can we do better to define our processes and procedures to plug wasteful use of resources? If yes, what percentage improvement will we get? Who gives that calculation of ये प्रोसेस को इतना चेंज करो तो 10% आपका ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट बढ़ सकता है? इट्स यू, द यूएससीएमए, हु डज इट। गवर्नेंस एंड इंटरनल कंट्रोल्स in itself is an important part of your syllabus, and in itself is an important part of corporates today, because अरे ज्यादा से ज्यादा कितना बेच लोगे, कितना हाई कर लोगे अपना सेलिंग प्राइस? कंपटीशन है, तुम्हें मार देगा। देर इज नो मोनोपोली, देर इज नो परफेक्ट मोनोपोली दैट एग्जिस्ट इन इंडिया टुडे। टुडे इंडिया इज somebody who can afford to pay money। वो जमाना खत्म हो गया कि सारे लोग रेलवे से घूमते थे। आजकल रेलवे में घूमने वाला आदमी भी प्लेन की टिकट कटा सकता है। वी टुडे आर अ डेवलपिंग इकोनॉमी ऑन दी अपर रंग्स, वी कैन अफोर्ड गुड्स, वी कैन अफोर्ड लग्जरीज। दैट्स द रियलिटी ऑफ इंडिया। Therefore, you have to have your focus on cost saving, optimization, efficiency. And where are cost saving, optimization, and efficiency possible? Where are these three things possible from? By having the right processes and procedures. That is why governance and internal control plays such a huge and important role within corporate organizations today. एंड फाइनली वो जो है जिससे सब डरते हैं, रिस्क। रिस्क सबको रिटर्न चाहिए भैया, रिस्क लेने के लिए कोई तैयार नहीं है। नोबडी इज अ हर्षद मेहता इन द वर्ल्ड टुडे कि रिस्क से इश्क है, डूब गए, मर गए। दैट्स नॉट हाउ इट वर्क्स। हाउ टू मैनेज रिस्क, हाउ टू आइडेंटिफाई इट, व्हाट रिस्क टू ट्रांसफर, व्हाट रिस्क टू अवॉइड, व्हाट रिस्क टू एक्चुअली एक्सेप्ट, what is the cost of undertaking the risk, what is the benefit arising from it, what is the beta, what is the lambda, all of these calculations, who helps an organization to do? A US CMA provides the right inputs for the CFO to understand these aspects. A career in analysis, a career in decision making, and at its epitome, a career in strategic decisions is what US CMA can provide to you. Wake up, join Apex तो बात अलग है भैया। Wake up and have the ambitions to achieve these things. US CMA syllabus is married to the skills of FPNA. Take a look at part 1 US CMA syllabus, accounting and financial reporting, and you need financial reporting for FPNA. Take a look at the next one, auditing, assurance, governance, and controls. Isn't this governance and internal controls in itself? Yes. Take a look at the next one, an overview of absorption costing and marginal costing, pricing. Hello, pricing. How much cost have we incurred? Or what basis should we go for? What are the rates of absorption of overheads? Everything in the syllabus, married to your job. Decision making and budgeting using performance analysis, that is nothing but standard costing variance measures. Hello, performance measurement married to the work that you are supposed to do. Right, guys? Take a look at more. Planning, budgeting, and forecasting. It's the bread and butter of a US CMA industry. You are someone who's going to be the backbone of budgeting and technology and analytics. An important part of your syllabus where you understand the latest developments that have occurred in finance thanks to technology. uh, your shared ledger mechanism, which is the basis of your cryptocurrencies, data warehousing, so many concepts that are essential for you to understand. Today, people talk about Power BI. What the hell is Power BI? It's a change thanks to technology, right? You need to know what kind of right tech you got to learn. Is it so that all the teaching happens now on blackboards with chalk and blackboard? No. If technology is not put into what you do, you are going to become extinct. And that is precisely what this part of the syllabus is. Take a look at the part 2 of US CMA. Financial statement analysis. Precisely what you need here in financial analysis. The use of ratio analysis to understand the performance of companies across your working scale. How is your business group doing? How is the company that you work for doing? What is the performance of the subsidiaries? What is the performance of the holding? What is the performance of your competitors? What do you need to focus on? Right? Financial management, the heart of USCMA. Understanding where money can be raised from, what is the cost of raising money, cost of debt, cost of equity, cost of preference, weighted average cost of capital, so many things. Understanding working capital management, what is this whole thing, your creditors, your receivables, your GLs that you work on, that is all dependent on your WCM, that is all dependent on your FR. All of that you are learning in your syllabus in USCMA. I haven't come across a more practically oriented syllabus than USCMA. Believe me when I say this. It's a fantastically practically oriented syllabus with flavors of understanding derivatives and foreign exchange also in corporate finance, decision analysis and economics, break evens, pricing, special projects, understanding market structures, everything that you need from the perspective of putting that MRP label onto your product is in USCMA part 2. Risk and how it works, an overview of risk, how to manage it. We just spoke about risk analysis. We just spoke about risk management in an organization. Risk analysis and management. You have a whole chapter bloody dedicated to this in your syllabus. Investment decisions. We spoke about capex. We spoke about getting into special projects. Everything put together out here in investment decisions. And of course, finally, understanding of governance and the code of ethics that is to be followed by professionals such as yourself as USCMS. So guys, if you are looking for these fantastic job opportunities, if you're looking at assisting leaders like these that you can see on the screen, if this is your ambition, if these are the jobs, now I'm going back in reverse order, if these are the jobs you're looking at, 8 to 13 lakhs a year, somewhere around 27.5 lakhs to 35 lakhs a year, this number gives me so much hope. This number should give you so much hope that yes, this is possible with your education as a USCMA. All of these fantastic jobs that we put out for you out here, how is that possible? It is possible to become a millionaire with USCMA. It is possible to achieve all your dreams with this degree, not just globally, but also in India. Quite possibly, you could be the face of some of these organizations in the future. It's time to become a millionaire, work hard, and achieve USCMA. I love this song by Honey Singh because this song can be something you can achieve. You can pull up like a sheikh, chauffeured cars, tailored suits, fat dinners. You can be a millionaire, all thanks to USCMA and the job opportunities that it gives you. So thanks to Honey Paji for that song, a beautiful song, a motivating song that you can take and apply in your studies. Have this certified management accountant label on your shoulder and get into the financial planning analysis sector, and then let's see यार हम भी किसी से कम नहीं है ना. We can make sure that we can achieve the best. Just one more thing, just one more thing, for anything and everything in USCMA, turn to Apex Academics, your one-stop shop for absolutely everything in USCMA. Follow us for more on USCMA, and we are going to keep posting job updates like this for USCMA for you. Don't worry, you are on the right track. All you need to do is complete USCMA, and Apex Academics is here to help you do just that. Wish you a happy Diwali, and I wish and pray that next Diwali you celebrate it with much more swag. Have an amazing next Diwali, because between this Diwali and the next one, you are going to have a valuable addition in your life, that is US CMA. Best of luck.